Good unspecified time of day, viewers. I'm not James, but you might be. And welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound Minimal Spending Run, where we spent $381 to continue our quest. And we're gonna have to spend some more. Viewers, I'm as upset as you are. Well, I don't know how you feel. Maybe you're laughing at my pain. But yes, our grand total is now 411. I mean, it's New York. It's a very expensive city. Here we are at the Tapala Theater. If I still had the backstage pass, I could show it to this gentleman, and his response would just be something. It's been a while since I've done it, but I think it's something akin to like, "That's nice." Gotta buy a ticket to get in. Now, I'm sure there's some speedrunner tactic that I could use to, like, wrong warp or something, or, you know, I know this entire map is all one big grid, but, well, I'm not good enough to do that, alright? I can be upfront with you people. Anyway, this segment of the game is kind of infamous because it's not super clear what all you need to do. At least I've never seen a cohesive guide, so I just kind of do everything. This is Miss Fake. That's literally her name. We're gonna talk to her. $1 million. Now I gotta say, booking a single band at a theater makes way more sense here than it does in Tucson. That was a suburb. It's going to be the same people night in, night out. There is no way they get enough tourism to justify that. But this is based off the biggest tourist destination in America, or at least one of them. I don't know, maybe like LA is bigger, but definitely top 5. So yes, you are going to have enough of a turnover to where this would be a winning proposition. Also, I forgot to mention it, but the Chaos Theater back in Tucson, the manager's name was Mr. Poochie Food. I am not making that up. I'm just gonna talk to all these guys. You will need their help. Admittedly, they show up after you've done everything, but it's the thought that counts. You'd think they'd hire a lawyer or something. Like, they're clearly popular enough that there's a lot of people who go see their shows. You'd think at some point one of their fans would be like, "Hey, let me take a look at this contract." Like, I'm not a lawyer, but I'd assume that if the contract is phony, a good lawyer could argue that in court. Anyway, I'm going to continue playing my video game and stop talking about contract law. So yes, we've talked to everyone. Now to enjoy some scintillating blues, or jazz, or soul, or whatever they're playing. In the original Japanese, this caller here, this like MC, I guess you'd call him, the implication is that he's talking in English to give this kind of like a foreign feel. And there's the keyboardist. I really think that's a touring keyboardist. He probably doesn't play on albums, but he's there to play at live shows. Or he's like the twin brother of a guy from Tucson. Either or. I like how the drummer has that kind of lone cymbal just randomly moving about. Just the one. What a thrilling show. Really reminds you of the power of music to bring people together or whatever. Okay, well, let's bug these guys. Yeah, that's all they say. They just cycle between those two things. Actually, while I was in New York, I went to a theater and saw a music band. It was, of all things, a Grateful Dead cover band. I know like 2 Grateful Dead songs. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware of their influence on another butterfly. Yeesh. Start doing a butterfly counter. Don't get me... What? Wow. I feel like that butterfly counter would need scientific notation at this point. Anyway, I know like 2 Grateful Dead songs, but it was still a solid show. I was jet lagged all to hell, but very energetic, very good band. Very good music venue. A+ all around. Back to the desert. Let's see if... Okay. I don't know what trigger I hit, but I clearly hit the flag. Gonna go ahead and save. Well, viewers, we're about to start what is easily the most difficult portion of this game. I would say the next 3 dungeons are the worst this game has to offer. I don't mean worst as in like poorly designed or... I don't mean worst as in poorly designed or unfair, just difficult. Haven't seen a snake in a minute. Thirsty coil snake. They can poison you. The name of the game in this dungeon is PP Management. And the snake gave me a check for some reason. It was believed for years, but was later conclusively proven wrong that a chick could cure homesickness. I was about to re-disprove that, but Ness is not homesick right now. So I'm just gonna let that chick run where there's a bunch of monsters and whatnot. That'll be good for its long-term development. Anyway, yeah, don't let these guys live. This is why I went ahead and got the exit mouse back in Onett. That way I can beat a retreat, if need be. I'll take the one snake over the Nooseman and the duck. The ducks are especially annoying in this dungeon because they can drain your PP. You don't want to do that. I got another chick. think that's a 1 in 128 item. If it is, that's the most useless 1 in 128 item to ever exist. Anyway. Alright, third strongest mole. This will give us a nice barometer of how strong these moles are. Now, this mole is the first boss you will encounter that has a power shield. That means if you try to physically attack it, half of that damage will be thrown back onto you. Use PSI abilities, and you'll win the day. Also, he gives just a healthy amount of experience. Shields, PSI Shield Sigma. I'll be making use of that once or twice. IQ capsule. I'm gonna give this one to Paula. More IQ means more PP. I don't know why the newsmen are hanging out with the ducks. That makes no sense. Oh no! A character that can't use PSI Super can't use PSI. It's like punishing someone for going on a hunger strike by sending them to bed without supper. Really rather like to keep some of my PPs, so alright, there's a random snake in an area I can't access. Alright. I'll take it. I'm not going to try to avoid every battle, but I definitely want to limit the number of snakes I encounter. And also, they just don't give very much experience. Let's see what we got here. Another big bottle rocket. I will take it. Here's some exit mice if you needed them. Picnic lunch kills about 80 HP. I'm gonna hold on to it because I'm gonna need it for something later. Does anyone need healing? No. Oh, okay, really the third strongest. I guess that other guy was lying. Or this guy is lying. Gotta tell you, I don't much care for liars. That is a level. Guts capsule. I'm just gonna give that to Ness. Guts has two functions. First, it increases a higher number of guts, increases the likelihood of smash attacks. Second, it slows the speed at which your HP decreases on the rolling meter. Why does the Nooseman become tame? Like, if you saw something like that walking around, even if it was all calm, you would be freaking out. You wouldn't be like, oh, well, it's tame. That's fine. I need to use some of my food. There we go. Eat a croissant, Paula. Croissants are delicious. If you've never had a good croissant, you'll look for one. They really are excellent. Yeah, I'd really rather not, like... Okay, I don't want two of them. I feel like I'm being cursed for avoiding... There we go. Yes. What do we got here? Calorie stick. Alright. A heal is a heal. Alright, so we face the third strongest, and the third strongest... My prediction for this guy, fourth strongest. Huh. You know, I don't really care for liars too much. You're either lying or you're hanging out with known liars. That really gets under my skin. I could do PSI Flash on this guy, but as I explained so many episodes ago, crying, which is about all you can get these guys to do, doesn't seem to affect the enemy's hit rate all that much. There we are. Nass, I'm so sorry. But I can get rid of the Holmes hat now. The coin of defense is worse than the Mr. Saturn coin. Wait, I'm going to use the exit mouse. Because I want to rest up. Ness is not homesick, but I'm going to save and rest. Because I don't want to make this a feature-length episode. Well, we took in a jazz show, we discussed contract law longer than I should have, and we fought the third, and the third strongest mole. Next time, I think we're going to take on the third and, got a hunch, also the third strongest mole. I'm not James, and you might be. Now, get out of my third house.